Hello everyone, welcome to another speed build. As you can probably tell, today we're in Oasis Springs, and we are doing a build of, well, I've called it on the gallery Desert Dream House, but it's kind of like a party pad, but it's not like too big, if that makes sense. Like, I tried to imagine it as like the perfect house if like you and a few friends are going somewhere and you were renting an Airbnb. So it has tons of like recreational space. There's a basement room with a giant TV, which I thought would be a nice movie room. I don't have movie hangout stuff, so I didn't put a projector screen in there. But if you've got that, you're more than welcome to replace the TV that's in there with that. But yeah, I just wanted like a house that was fun, and yeah, I put the stairs down to the basement there originally, but I moved them because it didn't make sense with the rest of the layout, and you'll see in a minute. And then, yeah, each room has its own balcony because it's a desert house and you want outside space that's shady. Yeah, I feel like you don't see many builds in this neighborhood, which is a shame. I really love the desert. I actually studied abroad when I was doing my undergraduate degree at the University of Arizona, and I thought Tucson was beautiful. It's in Tucson, and yeah, I love the desert. I love the dust, and I love the desert plants, and I love the weather. I mean, it's too hot really for me, but I deal with it. So yeah, I wanted to do a build in Oasis Springs because I like the way it looks, and I like thinking about houses that look good, you know, in a desert landscape, and I think this one does. I tried not to put too many windows because obviously windows let in heat. I mean, I know it's just The Sims. But yeah, I'm talking probably a bit of nonsense right now. I built this over a couple of days. I wasn't very well at the weekend. On Saturday, I was in bed all day, so I don't know, I ate something funny and I got sick. And then to cure myself, I took myself to the beach on Sunday, as I live about a 40-minute drive away from the Norfolk coast. So I live in Norwich in the UK. So I took myself to the beach because it was a sunny day and it wasn't supposed to rain, so I was like, I'm gonna jump on the chance and go and enjoy the sunshine, which was especially nice because I'd been in bed all day on Saturday. I hadn't seen the sun, my curtains stayed closed, and I just felt like the fresh air and the seawater would be good for me, and it was. Though you might think I'm crazy swimming in the North Sea, which, if your geography is not great, is the sea between England and Scandinavia, so Norway, Sweden, Denmark. It's quite cold, but it was a warm day, so the water temperature was above average, which is good. And there were lots of dogs at the beach, which is always nice. It's always a good day when you see a dog or a cat or just any animal. I sound crazy. I should probably just stop talking. Oh, this is the movie room. I went with like blue. Looking back, I'm not too sure, but I put a tiny kitchen there because I was imagining like if you're gonna watch a movie, you want to have drinks and snacks on hand, and there's a games console. I just thought this was like a good like fun room, you know? And there's a bathroom right there, so you don't have to go upstairs and disturb everyone when you're watching the movie. And there's a little cart for putting the drinks on, and all the movie posters. I just thought it was a fun room. So yeah, I didn't want it to seem too dark. That's why only one of the walls is blue. I thought it was a good backdrop for the TV, And then I thought about leaving the rest of the walls fairly light because you are underground. Like I said, just a bathroom. My game was being really weird about placing stuff on walls, and it was just like placing them right at the top. It was doing that last time. I don't know what it is. It's just the towel racks and the wallpaper, toilet paper. They just do that for some reason. I figured I might as well partition off the stairs because I put them both so close. I didn't want it to just look like a hole. And we're moving on to the kitchen. I tried to think about, because this room has a lot of windows, I tried to sort of do something that didn't look too harsh with the outside. I mean, I am not a fan particularly of the dark wood. I actually change it in a minute after I've messed around with that because it was just not working. But yeah, if you're having a house that's good for parties, you want a giant kitchen island, you know, for snacks and drinks to go on. And, you know, it's a pretty spacious kitchen. Like, I tried not to put too much stuff in it. Yeah, I think just testing the lights as you do. Yeah, the dishwasher was being really weird as well. It was like not rotating, so I had to put it somewhere else. And as you can see, I'm now changing it to the white because I quite liked how the metal is sort of greenish. And then to tie that in, I start putting loads of plants on that bit under the stairs. I thought it looked fun. I liked the idea of them tying in the outside by bringing lots of greenery into the space. And then I decided to do a green wall as well, just to, you know, add some more nature. Plus, I don't know, I think the plants make it look more lived in. Or that's just my opinion anyway. Now we're moving in a minute after I put more plants in because there just weren't enough of them. I like the idea. Like in real life, those plants would probably die because they are in like the darkest corner. But oh well. Put lots of botanical art in the kitchen as well. And now we're moving on to the main living area. Now there is a TV up here as well, but it's a bit smaller. And I don't know why I was going to place a rug first before doing any of the furniture, but as you will see, I stopped doing that in a second. I just put one by the door for obvious reasons. And a piano, because if you're going to have a fancy big house with lots of party area, then maybe you will have a pianist come and play at one of your parties, I don't know. I love the white baby grand piano, it's so classy. It looks really good with that picture from Vintage Glamour stuff. Yeah, I kind of went with black and white and then this sort of lime greeny yellow shade for everything in here. Because I thought just black and white was a bit too boring, so... And I really love that sofa, so I wanted to use it. The one from City Living, and then that one from Vintage Glamour stuff, the cushions are sort of the same colour. Like, you can get away with it, so that's what I went with. Now, I do not yet have the Parenthood expansion pack, and right now I'm really wishing that I did, because I couldn't make any of the coffee tables look particularly good, and I wanted a big square one, but I obviously don't have the expansion pack, and then the ones that they did have I just didn't like, so I ended up kind of not putting the coffee table close to any of the sofas, but it still works. pretty much done with this space now. I'm just going to put some lamps and some pictures on the walls, and then we're going to move on to the bedrooms, I think. I find the bedrooms kind of difficult to do because I really don't like using the same colours over and over and over. I try not to make it look too predictable. Doesn't always work though. I did make all the rooms in this house en suites, so they've all got a bathroom, which did mean that they're kind of small rooms, but the way I see it, like, the people who are living in this house are literally just using their rooms to like sleep and freshen up before parties and before they go out and explore the town, so they don't need to be too fancy. I really liked this room though. I did everything sort of white and like the silvery grey. I thought it looked really classy. Maybe that's just me. Oh yeah, I had to rejig the windows. Oh, sorry. Just yawned. It's like 11:30 at night. I should probably not be doing this right now, but because I didn't post a video for a few days, I wanted to get this voiceover recorded so that I could upload. And then that light in the screenshots was just glitching, and I don't know why. I didn't notice it until I was putting the screenshots to the end of this video, so nothing I can do about it now. It might not glitch if you download the house from the gallery. Maybe it will, I'm not sure. It's just a basic bathroom that I thought I had cropped out, but I hadn't. But I did the bathroom the same colours as the bedroom. And then I'm just putting a little bench on the balcony and some plants. Make it like a nice little extension of the room. I think I went with like the little hedge wall thing. Eventually. Took me a while to find it. Oh, I did put a rug out there as well. I just thought it made it like a bit more, I don't know, homey, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Just a little plant knife for the balcony. And then this is the smallest bedroom. And I did toy with the idea of putting the bathroom door on the balcony, but I thought that was kind of weird. I mean, you can move the door there if you want to, if you want to make a bit more room in the bedroom. I went with like a weird colour scheme with this room because I really liked the print on that bedding, so I tried to incorporate, you know, the blue, the green and the pastel yellow as best I could with the swatches that I had. I don't think I keep that rug, I think I delete it. Pretty sure I do, yeah, there we go. It was just a bit too vibrant with everything else. Yeah, definitely, yeah, that's the rug I went with, because it's not like matchy-matchy, like it's not an exact match, but it's pretty good. And I always forget about these pictures, but that one was just perfect for the colour scheme, that one again from City Living, and I just put the plum bulb in there because it's got green on it. And I always struggle putting lights in bedrooms because I don't like the lighting in bedrooms to be too bright, because it reminds me of all the awful student rooms I've had where the light bulb was just like a fluorescent light bulb, which is awful if that's the only light you've got in your room. I'm quite lucky, the one I've got now is just very yellow. I've only got one light bulb in my whole room, which gets a bit annoying. And it means that my lamp that I brought I have to put on my desk because it's on the other side of the room to where the light is. Oh, and then again I'm tying in the bathroom to the bedroom, so I incorporated the sort of lime green in that bathroom. And then the master bedroom, because it was like a square, I was kind of a bit stuck at first with where to put the bathroom, so I end up removing a bit of the hallway, and that just meant that I had enough space for the bathroom eventually, once I figure out where I'm putting it. I decided to do this room pink because I like pink, and who says you can't have a pink bedroom suite with a pink bathroom? I mean, I didn't use the pink bath, but I was about to. Then I was like, that's a bit much, even for me. And then I just thought with that bed, like, you have to have the white carpet. It just looks so soft and inviting. I mean, you probably wouldn't want carpet realistically if you live here in the desert. I mean, it might be okay. You've got air conditioning, you'll be fine. And then there was just this empty space on the other side of the room, so I end up putting like a little chair and I think a guitar. It's a party house, you can have a guitar if you want it. I accidentally put mirrors on both sides of the walls in the bathroom, but I kind of like it. I mean, it's probably awful, like feng shui wise, but c'est la vie. And then yeah, I was gonna put artwork there, but then I put those little shoes. I just think it's cute, the little like Converse shoes. And then for the master balcony, I put that little table and also a sofa. Just then you've got like, you could have like breakfast up there, or you can just sit and watch the sunrise. And then putting a path, because I kind of did the front door so that you can't see it from the street. Which, I mean, I know you don't get like people leafleting in The Sims 4, but if you did, this would be a good way to try and disguise your front door, but then I've also put a pathway to it so it's not, but I love using the desert plants. That's why I did the house in the desert, so that I could just use the cacti and the succulents and the agave, and it would look all properly in place and not weird. And of course, if you're gonna have a party house in the desert, you've got to have a pool, and you've got to have a barbecue area, and you've got to have the giant outdoor sofa. So that is what I put in the garden, and I didn't take screenshots of the entire backyard, which I would go and do, but I want to get this uploaded as quickly as possible, so I mean, you can see a bit of it from the, because I took a picture off of one of the balconies. You just can't see the seating area, but I don't really change it from how it is at the end of this video. And because it is a house that's supposed to be good for vacations and parties, I made sure that the outdoor area is nice and lit up when it's dark. And here I am just finishing off the landscaping, putting some trees around, and here's the screenshot. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please download this house in the gallery if you want to. If you liked it, like this video, comment on it, subscribe to my channel for more speed builds, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.